Welcome back, everyone. Last evening, I stood here and talked about how we have a dry forecast through early next week, not a drop of rain to be found. And then this morning, in parts of the area, it rained. How did that happen? Well, the simplest explanation, the atmosphere that we are at the bottom of, it's kind of like an ocean of air. It's a fluid. And the simplest explanation here on this map, in our fluid, in this atmosphere above our heads, these little ripples, like little ripples on a pond, are represented by these kind of red blotches. We had one of these that moved through this morning, a little ripple in the jet stream that just had enough lift to it to produce a few raindrops in parts of the area. A lot of us did not see the rain, but those of us who did were kind of annoyed. Certainly anyone who was counting on a dry forecast for this morning was not very happy with the outcome in parts of the area. We had 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch and kind of a stripe from about Boardman and North Lima up towards the Niles and Warren area. Some of us, again, did not see any of these raindrops, but we are all dry this evening and we will stay that way overnight for tonight. Officially at the airport, 0.04 in the rain gauge there. But otherwise, it was a seasonable day today. 61 the low this morning, 82 our high this afternoon. That's pretty much right on target for this time of the year. But while it is seasonably warm, it's really not that humid. At this time of the year, we consider dew points in the 50s to be pretty comfortable. It's when those dew points get up into the 60s to around 70 that most of us don't enjoy the humidity, and we'll have those kinds of dew points again by the end of the weekend and especially into early next week. In the meantime, a quiet night tonight, 60 degrees under a mostly clear sky. Should not be any surprises coming our way tomorrow. We should have a fair amount of sunshine for our Thursday, and temperatures will be pretty similar to the last couple of days with a modest amount of humidity, kind of the same idea as today. Not too bad, 83 tomorrow afternoon, and we should be pretty tranquil into the day on Friday. We'll wrap up the work week with more mostly sunny to partly sunny skies and moderate amounts of humidity and, again, a fair amount of sunshine to wrap up the week as well. But by the weekend and early next week, we're going to start to notice the heat coming back. The humidity will start ratcheting up as well. So good pool weather for late this week and over the weekend. But if you'll be exerting yourself outdoors, the heat index pretty close to 90 by Saturday and Sunday. The heat index probably at its highest on Monday. We have a cold front heading our way towards the middle of next week. It's a weak front. It's not going to bring any autumnal chill or anything like that, but that front may bring a few showers and storms to the area by Tuesday and Tuesday night. So gets a little bit active beyond that. So yes, it's a pretty dry pattern for the next several days, but this is today's 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook. Above average precipitation favored as we go deeper into mid-August. But yeah, it's pretty much a dry forecast through the weekend with that building heat and humidity. Find the water this weekend. It'll be a good weekend to find the pool or the lake. And again, we should stay rain-free into the day. Monday, it's Tuesday into Tuesday night. Some showers, storms around. Behind that front, it's a modest change, just a few degrees cooler by next Wednesday. You know, Derek, at this time of the year, usually cold fronts are not that strong, and next week's no exception.
No, so we're going to stay pretty warm for a little while.
It looks that way.
Yeah. All right, thanks, sir.
Sure.
Well, here is a look at what else is trending.